Hi everyone, and thank you for joining AdvancePro University today. As Daryl mentioned, we're going to be discussing some of our new pricing features. So specifically, this is going to revolve around greater price list management as well as some enhancements to our previous customer-specific pricing features. So feel free to ask a question at any point by using that question tab on your GoToWebinar panel. Now, to start off, in AdvancePro, with respect to customer pricing, we do have 5 levels of pricing. So level 1 is the default sale price that's set for the product. Then we have what we call across-the-board pricing. So this is set from the customer profile, and this tells AdvancePro that anytime this customer makes a purchase of any product, they're going to get, for example, a 10% discount no matter what they're buying. The next level is what we call per product pricing, which can be set from the product page or from global pricing. So this is where you would also upload a price list previously. So this essentially will let you say for a customer or for a group of customers, there are products or categories of products that get certain specific prices or markups or discounts. So the next one is our brand new one. This is the price lists feature in AdvancePro. So we're going to be dealing with this one in detail. So that's level 4. And then the level 5 above that is promotions, promo codes, and these are designed as temporary promotions that you can go ahead and put on top of those price lists. So for any of these, the higher level that applies for any specific customer is going to take priority over any lower level price. So for example, if you place a price list, that will actually take over any category discounts that you've applied or any across-the-board pricing. So these don't stack at all, but whichever is the highest price is the one that will apply for any given customer on any given product. Now, volume discounts are completely separate from these levels, and they apply against the base price only. They're not customer-specific. If you apply a new price at the same level, so you already had some level 3 pricing and you go and make a change for that customer, that is going to overwrite any previous pricing at that level. So just keep that in mind. For example, if you've set a customer in a particular group to have a discount, and then that customer for some reason gets another pricing at a per product level, so you go into a specific product and you make a change just for that one customer, that's going to adjust that customer's pricing, and that last one that was applied is going to be the one that is current. Now, just to break this down just a little bit, pricing will always begin with your default sale price. And then above that, I mentioned you can go in and put in an across-the-board price, and we will show this in the software as well. Now, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the software. Actually, we're going to walk through this a little bit. So let's jump into AdvancePro. And at this point, we're going to start with layer 1. So the product page is where we can set our base price. So you can easily go to View Products, or as you're creating a product, you'll be able to do this. You can go and click the E button if it's a current product you already have set up, and you'll see under Vendor and Pricing Info your selling price. This can also be uploaded from a product import spreadsheet. So this is your level 1 pricing. This is what you're going to sell to any customer, regardless of who they are, and unless you've set up some other pricing scheme for them. So that's level 1. Now our next level is actually done from the customer profile. So we're going to go to a customer, and we're going to go ahead and edit that customer, or as we're adding the customer, we can do this. And this is found in additional info. So here you can see you can apply a fixed markup or a fixed discount across the board on any product for this customer. You can go ahead and put that in, and that's how you can save a second level customer discount. You'll also see, if you're familiar with this feature, you can also see down here we've added an option to set a price list, so that would be a 4th level price. Now, moving ahead, we're going to talk about 3rd level pricing, and that is back on the product page. So if we go to the product and we click that E button, we can come into customer pricing, and we can create pricing on this specific product from a specific customer. So we can say when a particular customer buys this product, they get a markup or a discount or a fixed price for this product. And that can go ahead and save as a 3rd level price. You can also upload a third level price from admin, utilities, Excel import, export. You can see you can import third level pricing, that per product pricing. So you can import that from an Excel spreadsheet. Now we can also import our new fourth level price lists. So that's what we're going to be discussing in detail today. Now the other areas where you can affect third level pricing is under the products tab. On the products panel here, we can come to global pricing. And this is an area where we've covered a little bit before in detail with our previous videos on pricing. Feel free to go ahead and check those out. Now for today, I'm going to go into global pricing options and promotions. And here we can create this third level pricing as well, where we take a particular group that we've set up and particular categories, and we can apply a pricing discount for the products in those categories for the customers in the groups we specify. This is another way where we can create that third level pricing. So now we're going to move ahead to fourth level pricing. Fourth level pricing can be applied to an individual customer or to a customer group. So we're going to move over to all price lists, and here you can see I've set a price list previously, or we can create a new price list. So this isn't going to be associated with a customer up front. We can do that after we've set up our pricing. So here we can give our price list a name. We can go ahead and set products that we want to be on this particular price list. And if we've purchased it before, we're going to start to see the set cost, the average cost, and our last paid cost for this product. And here we can actually choose how we're going to calculate out that average cost. So you'll see we also have margin settings. So we can start to make price changes for anybody that this list applies to based either on the margin, a markup, or a discount, or actually making price changes by a fixed amount as well. So here you can actually go ahead and start setting custom prices up as well, and we can go ahead and give a value for that. Now you can work in percentages or in dollar amounts for any of these as well. And then you can go ahead and say, okay, we want to do a markup on the average cost or on the list cost of the price, or on a custom price, which is the current custom price you'll see here. So you do have a lot of options there. We've also created an option for a price list to have rounded costs. So we can round to the nearest 2 cents, 10 cents, 25 cents, etc., all the way up to the nearest dollar minus one, so you're getting your 99s or 98s. Now, so this can be particularly handy if you want a particular pricing scheme rounded to the nearest denomination. Now, particularly for those of you who live in countries who are phasing out certain denominations or don't want to deal with certain denominations like the penny, this is one way that you can achieve that. Now, what we can do is once we've got our list set up and we're happy with it, maybe we've made our changes to that price, and we've decided how we want this to maybe never expire, or we want to give it an expiry date, we can go ahead and save this. We can also decide how we want this to lock as well. So we can say if we want it to have a fixed price, lock to the discount or markup percentage, or lock to a margin, and we can save that. So that way if our margin changes, or if our base price, our retail price as a discount or markup changes, this price is going to change along with it for anybody that this price list applies to. So now that we've kind of run through this page and we've got our price list saved, I'm going to close this out. So now you'll see we've got our two price lists. And then I can go ahead and we can also look at third level pricing, and we can convert a particular customer's third level pricing into a fourth level price if we want. So we can very easily move things into a fourth level price and then start applying the prices that apply to a single customer to all kinds of other customers, and actually going ahead and converting third level pricing to fourth level price lists. So that allows you very easily, when you've got groups that are associated with these price lists, to make changes to those prices across the group very easily. Now if we come back to our global pricing options and promotions, you'll see we can choose a group, and then we can choose to apply one of our price lists to this group. You'll also see down here we have the option to create promotions, and this is still our promotions from before, However, now we can go ahead and set up a group, and we can manage these as promotions, and we can set these to go and override our fourth level pricing. And then you can go ahead and remove pricing for any of the second, third, fourth, or fifth level prices. So this gives us a lot of flexibility in terms of how we are making sure that our prices apply properly. One feature I didn't cover earlier, talking about the third level pricing specifically, is when we're creating groups and we're applying these actually second and third level discounts against groups, something that we can do is we can go to customer groups now. We go into customers and customer groups. We can actually create a default price customer, which means when we make changes for that first customer within a group, we are going to be able to optionally add that price to every other member of that group. So that is another new feature now in 11.4. So this does conclude our general tour of the new pricing in 11.4.